Algebraic substitution is a very important tool in learning algebra because it helps us to find out the value of a particular expression when we put numbers in it. So it helps us to evaluate the mathematical expressions when we put numbers instead of the variables. And suppose if we have a negative number, then we always place it in brackets. So I'm going to explain this to you in a short while. So let's say if the value of A is 1, B is 2, and C is 3, what is the value of A minus C? So we write A minus C, and then we simply substitute, which means we simply put the values of A as 1 minus as it is, and instead of C we write the 3. So what is 1 minus 3? 1 minus 3 is negative 2. How come? It's plus and minus is minus, 3 minus 1 is 2, sign of the greater one is minus. So the answer of A minus C is negative 2 when A is 1 and C is 3. So this is known as the substitution or the evaluation of the mathematical expression. Then let's look at the second one, AB minus A. AB minus A. Now remember, AB means A multiplied by B, and the value of A is 1, the value of B is 2, minus A, again we write it as 1. So it's 1 2 is 2, 2 minus 1 is 1. So the answer to AB minus A is 1 in this case. Now what about this 2A squared? So we write 2A the whole squared. Remember, we also have the brackets. So what do you mean by 2 multiplied by A? It is 2 multiplied by 1 the whole square, and that is nothing but 2 ones is 2. So we have 2 squared, and that is 4. So the value of 2A the whole square is 4. And in the same manner, what was the value of, let's say, 2C the whole square? So 2C the whole square would have been 2 multiplied by the value of C, which is 3 in this case, the whole square. So we have 2 3s is 6. So what is the square of 6? It's 36. It's very important for us to also understand and remember that 2C the whole square is not equal to 2C square, because if it had to be equal to, then the value would have been equal to 36. But 2C square is simply 2 multiplied by C square. And what is the value of C? C is simply 3. So 3 into 3. So we have 2 3s are 6, 6 3s is 18. So remember, 2C the whole square is simply not equal to 2C square. Let us take some more sums. If P is equal to 3, Q negative 2, R negative 3, and S 4, evaluate, find the value of. The first one is negative P square. So we have this negative P square. So we have negative P multiplied by P, in other words. And now let us substitute the values. The value of P is 3. So we have 3 multiplied by 3. And we know a negative 3 multiplied by a positive 3 is a negative 9. Because 3 3s is 9 and plus and minus is minus. Again, it's very important that you make yourself understand that if the question were to be negative P the whole square instead of negative P square, then the answer would have been different. So it would have been negative 3 the whole square, and that is nothing but negative 3 multiplied by negative 3, which is 3 3s is 9 and 2 negatives make a positive. So the answer would have been positive 9. So these brackets are very important things in maths, and we need to take care of it. Let's do the second one. P squared plus Q minus 3. In fact, you can take a pause and you can try it yourself. So P squared is 3 squared plus Q is negative 2. So we should always write negative substitutions in brackets. So we write this as a negative 2 in brackets. because otherwise we would have two signs together, one after the other. And then we have minus 3. So what is 3 squared? 3 3s is 9. Plus and minus is minus. So instead of writing two signs together, we write the combination of the signs. Minus 2, and then we have a minus 3. So 9 minus 2 is 7. 7 minus 3 is 4. So the answer to the second expression is 4. What about the third one? 2 bracket open q plus s bracket close. So very important. What is written immediately after 2? We have an open bracket. But before this open bracket and after this 2, we do not have any sign in between. So if there is no sign in between, we always assume it to be a multiplication sign, remember. So 2 multiplied by q. What's the value of q? Q is negative 2 plus the value of s is 4. And always remember BADMAS, which means bracket open and then exponents. We carry out the exponents first, then we carry out the division, multiplication, and finally addition, subtraction. So over here we shall first open the brackets. So what is minus 2 plus 4? We have minus and plus is minus. 4 minus 2 is 2. Sign of the greater one is positive, so it's a positive 2. So we have 2 bracket 2, which simply means 2 multiplied by 2, which is 4. Thanks for watching.